Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Wherever you are in the world, hope you're having a wonderful, blessed day. Welcome to World Class Discussions for Overseas Pakistanis. I hope this wonderful month of Ramadan is treating you well and that you are treating it well too. I have a question for you, which is the same question that I asked in the previous videos. What if you became unstoppable in this month? What would happen if you became unstoppable in this month? Over the next 6.5-7 minutes or so, I'm going to share with you some experiences. My experiences are not wrong, my experiences are not right, they are just experiences. So in Enlightened Warrior Training Camp, yes, I have done Enlightened Warrior Training. In Enlightened Warrior Training Camp, they say, I am a warrior, I'm willing to do whatever it takes. I'm a warrior, I'm willing to do what's hard. I'm a warrior, I act in spite of my mood. So doing whatever it takes in this month means making an open declaration, possibly to yourself. I'll say that again, making an open declaration to yourself. The open declaration will be, is in this month, I will do my utmost best with my prayer, with my charity, with my giving, with my character, with my speaking, with my listening, with my hearing and with my seeing. They say the sweetness of faith, the sweetness of Iman. And in English as well, and probably in Arabic too as well. Halawat. Allah Pak will give you the halawat. When you look after your nigah, do not look in the wrong places, do not look at the wrong things, do not see in the wrong places. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will give you the sweetness of Iman because you are protecting your gaze. Here's some more questions. What if you change your character in this month? What if you start behaving differently? How would that make a difference to you, your family, and those that are around you? What if you now became, through your behaviors, you became honored, you became happy, you became excited at seeing the elders going to the masjid? You have to endure various sacrifices, and you have to act in spite of your mood. You have to put other people first. When we left a particular community, this is going back 15-16 years, some of the elders were crying that we were leaving the community. Now, I'm not saying that's because of us or what we did, or we're better than anyone else, but what I do know is that we made a lot of sacrifices to put other people first. And then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala put us first in many other situations. Let me elaborate. When you want to become unstoppable and you consider your strengths and you look at those opportunities to do things to help others, put other people first. Here's an example. At the moment in Taraweeh, in the masjid, many people will come early, park their cars in good places. Some people will come and not park their cars in good places, and in the middle of Taraweeh, an elan has to be made, an announcement has to be made. Will you please move your car? Now, you're not putting other people first, are you, by parking your car there? You're putting yourself first. And in fact, you're being selfish. So what if you set off 10 minutes earlier, parked a little further distance away, and allowed the elders and those with mobility needs, to park closer to the masjid and in the car park so their life is easier? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala knows why you're doing it, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will reward you for that. And what if you became more focused in this month upon building your character? Yes, I'll say that again, building your character. Would that bring you closer to those that are around you? Would it bring you closer to your work colleagues? Will that bring more respect to you? Will it bring more honor and dignity to you in this month if you did that? And the question is what would you have to do? Because most people say, look, I'm going to diet on the 1st of January 2025. And the 1st of January just never happens to arrive. And they are not at the cause of their life. They're affected by everything. They're affected. They see a fizzy drink and they drink it. They see sugar and they take it. They see a cake and they take it. So they're not taking responsibility for their own health. So what if you did take responsibility for your own health? Because if you take responsibility for your own health, the likelihood is your body's going to look after you. Your mind's going to look after you. Many years ago, one of the things we need to do better, Adam Khan, Fit Dad Life Mastery, just recently posted something on social media and made me think as well. How many of you have a thinking chair, a thinking pen, a thinking book or notebook, and sit down for 5 minutes on a weekly basis, yes, weekly basis, and just sit and think about perhaps yourself first, perhaps your health first, perhaps your worship, perhaps your relationship with the elders, with your spouse, with the other side, which word I've forgotten. With your spouse, with your husband, yes, with your husband. Okay, with your daughters, with your son, with your grandchildren, with the elders, with the community, and just think, how can it be better? How can I influence things myself to be better? What is it that I can do? It's not what they can do, is what can I do? How can I take responsibility first? Maulana Khairul Alam was really recently talking about dawah, and particularly talking about Islamic dawah, that how challenging it can be, because facing rejection, okay, there goes my light again, facing rejection is extremely challenging. But for the sake of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, asking somebody to come to the masjid, for the sake of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala knows. So let's do more of it. Remember to subscribe, like and share. 7 minutes only. I'll see you on the next video. Assalamu alaikum.